Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Our day begins with a bang from Popocatépetl, the volcano in Mexico. Our day begins with a double bang, baby, as the big sunspot that is facing Earth has popped off another solar flare. This one, a C5 class solar flare, shown here in a photo from the NASA's Solar Dynamics Observatory as the sun is starting to wake up, and we have two sunspots that are technically Earth-facing. Look, bro, I shoot you straight. And what is going to happen with Tropical Storm / Hurricane Eta? Nobody knows. But we've got some ideas. And for about 2.5 weeks, I've been calling this possibly the weirdest hurricane of the entire hurricane season. And so pay attention, as models are starting to suggest that it could get pretty major, Category 3 strength, if the wind shear breaks down in the Gulf. Jack Sillen, one thing we'll have to keep an eye on, in addition to the near-term South Florida impacts, is the potential for more significant intensification over the Gulf of Mexico midweek. Model guidance seems to be trending more in this direction, but there's still enough dry air to be skeptical. And the HWRF has nailed hurricane intensity pretty well this season. Tim Ball is T. I've seen some weird projected paths before, but I think this one wins for the weirdest. And unfortunately, it'll be with us for a while. Today is Sunday, and it is projected to still be kind of hanging around, floating around in the Gulf of Mexico on Friday. So we're definitely going to be tracking this thing for days. And if that wasn't enough to blow your skirt up, check this out. The Gem is suggesting that on November 16th, we're going to have another hurricane to deal with coming out of the Caribbean. And the GFS Parallel seems to agree with that exact assessment. As you can watch down here, around the 15th or 16th, we've got another hurricane that will be headed up Gulfward. And so, as your Planetary Defense Commander, I'm going to keep tracking these things like crazy. And, definitely prepare for the worst if you are in the Gulf of Mexico. I would think that, yeah, definitely, if wind shear breaks down, Eta has a chance to become a major hurricane, Category 3 or higher. Now, we have seen Eta already become a Category 4, and we have seen Goni get to be Category 5 late in the season. And we're looking at a hurricane season that could have hurricanes go into December. So buckle up, baby. 2020 is just going to keep on getting 2020 here. And then at some point in time, the West Coast is about to start getting blasted in the face with rain again. But here we are watching on the GFS as hurricane. This would be Category 1, Category 2 strength. This has it rolling back into Crystal River. And then getting torn apart. But that, like I said, this is still 5-6 days away. And then check out the activity happening on the west coast of the USA from BC, Canada, Washington, Oregon, down into even parts of northern and central California. Then we got a big storm to look out for around Thanksgiving, if that holds. So November is going to be a very weather active month. But yeah, dude, ETA is a weird storm, and I would definitely watch out for its intensification. And then, look, there's our next hurricane. Its intensification factor after it moves past Cuba and south of Florida. It has a chance to lollygag and then intensify and then smack Florida right in the nuts. Technically in the shaft or whatever. So yeah, I'm red alerting this thing because in a couple days, this thing could be a major hurricane. Now, am I totally saying absolutely it's going to be a hurricane and a major hurricane? No, I'm not. Nobody knows what could happen. This thing could get torn to shreds, by Asteroid Fight Club, Prairie Warriors, Atmospheric Defense Team. Sheer luck. See what I did? I did a pun there. But it's best to be prepared for the worst and pray for the best. And I'm not just getting all Nancy hullabaloo on you with no context. We do have at least one model suggesting it could be a high-end Cat 3, another suggesting it could be medium-range Cat 2, and then a couple suggesting Category 1. So we will have to track, and the longer it stays in the Gulf of Mexico, the more chance it has to intensify. But models seem to agree this storm is going to do some crazy shit before it is all said and done. And just because I'm paranoid, Louisiana, you guys stay aware. The models seem to be consistent that it will go into the Gulf, turn, and then hit Florida, somewhere near Crystal River, maybe even turn back around. But just for paranoia's sake, Louisiana, stay on alert, please. Thank you. Cuba has torn it apart and deconstructed its intensification, but it's definitely going to have a lot of time to re-intensify over the next few days. And some models are suggesting that the wind shear could drop to pretty much nothing. And if that happens, then Katie bar the door with hurricane preventive measures. We are definitely in for some more wild weather in a record-breaking hurricane season. So everybody stay tuned, as we'll have a little bit of weather madness for everybody. Whether you want snow, sleet, ice, wind, rain, hurricanes, lightning, there's pretty much a color and a situation for everybody at this weather buffet. And I love my job because I just get to act cray-cray. Because when the sun acts weird, earth weather acts weird, bang, and then people kind of lose their minds. But it seems like people have been losing their minds lately in a good way. Asterisk. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Watch this. We get a big one. We're getting closer to an X-class flare as the sun continues to wake up. Bang. Yeah, that was a good one. So, and it was probably earth-facing. So, yay, more solar storms. But solar storms are cool because you get things like amazing, rare blue auroras, just because. This brought to us by Mia Stalnacki. Angry the Inch, which seems to be a better nickname for a woman than a man. Oh, did you see what I did there? Can I make those jokes? I don't know. It is early on a Sunday. But I love auroras, and blue auroras are definitely super badass. And this is definitely the season when snow weenies get stiff. All right, whatever. That was gross. But hey, man, I guess we were getting funky with it over here. We were even bringing back the Roger Rabbit. You know what I'm talking about? So get down with your bad selves. Have a little fun. Let's have a great weekend. And let's be prepared for some wild weather. Yeah, flooding is definitely possible. Actually, for quite a few places. All the way from down up there, over there, around there. Definitely Florida. Anyway, I'll be watching out for you guys. There's quite a bit of rain to play with. For the atmosphere anyways. A whole bunch of wind doohickeys. Have I mentioned that I love my job? This is Mystery Indexed. Cold. Hot. Battle. So yeah, THORnews comprehensive hurricane season coverage continues. With nothing but love for you, baby. And all year, I said that, October would probably be the hardest month, and then things would start to get better in November, and then things might start to get better in December. So let's hope that that is correct. And just like Joey Tribbiani was the poster child, trying getting y'all to avoid catching venereal disease, I guess I'm the poster child to ask you guys to avoid getting the coronavirus, especially before Thanksgiving and Christmas. We had like 130,000 cases yesterday. It's going to be a wild winter wave, man. Okay, and I'm pretty sure 2022 and 2023 are going to be a party, so I would like you to stick around for that. I love you guys. Talk to y'all soon. God bless everyone.